Today begins our first Synchro XYZ festival. These are my top 3 water decks that I'll be playing out in the event. Starting out our list is Sharks. This deck is one of the few decks that are unaffected by the ban list in this event, so we're playing at near full power, and this will be one of the strongest decks in the event. I prefer playing 20 monsters to 20 spell traps. This gives me more than an 85% chance of having at least 2 monsters in my opening hand. We also have 3 Pot of Desires in the deck that will increase our consistency even further. I also have 9 extenders that will special summon themselves from the hand. These monsters are 3 Anglers, 3 Shathanas, 2 Nettles, 1 1-for-1. So if I normal summon a Buzzsaw Shark and it gets hit with an Infinite Imperm, I'll have more than a 70% chance of still being able to special summon a monster from the hand and ending my turn with an XYZ on the board. This deck will be using Crooked Cook. You can choose to stall your opponent with this card by special summoning Crooked Cook with Right Hand Shark, making it an unstoppable monster that's unaffected by card effects and cannot be destroyed by battle. The only practical out to this card will be a Kaiju, so if your opponent doesn't have one, they will likely just have to surrender. Our second water deck is Coelacanth with Grass Looks Greener. This deck uses grass to dump Coelacanth or Ice Barrier in the graveyard. Barrier Statue is banned in the event, but you can summon Testudo Eric Newman instead, though getting it on the field can be a bit troublesome. Normally you link away Dagaris to make room on the field for more fish, but in this deck we'll be using Baron DeFleur or Deloran, Tiger King of the Ice Barrier, to remove Dagaris from the field. Then summoning Monoceros to bring Coelacanth back. Synchro summon Dagaris using Monoceros, then summon 3 fish from the deck. Using Coelacanth, Synchro summon Chengying, and our final 2 fish will XYZ summon its Bahamut Shark or Stealth Kragan. Our final deck list is Paleo Fishermen. This deck is just Paleozoics with 4 Fishermen squeezed in. Without Link monsters, Paleozoics will have to rely on XYZ summons. You can XYZ summon Downward Magician by using a rank 2 as material, and then XYZ summon a Zeus with 4 materials using Downward Magician as material. To get Fishermen on the field, we will use Ice Barriers to add them to our hand, and tribute our Paleos or Frogs. This deck also uses Power Sink Stone as a skill drain alternative. This deck also uses Power Sink Stone as a skill drain substitute. Negating monster effects will hurt your opponent more than you, since Legendary Fisherman 3 is unaffected by spell and traps. So after finishing this video, I just discovered a mission event which requires you to use both Synchro and XYZ to maximize your gems. So I'm definitely leaning towards using Big Fish Coelacanth for this event. I'll be sharing some replays by the end of the week. So until then, see ya!